I wanted to encourage you guys. There's a verse I've been meditating on a little bit, Psalm 50, verse 10. And the scripture tells us that God owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Now, all over the world, cattle represent wealth. They represent your possessions, your accumulated wealth. And even here in Canada, if you've got cattle, you've got something going on for you. But the deal is, God owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. That means His cattle can come from 1,000 different directions. He can look after us. He can meet our needs. He can find our solutions from 1,000 different ways. Often we only look at one way or two ways, and our imaginations can maybe think of 3 or 4 ways that God might be able to come through. The point of that scripture, I think, is that God has more ways to come through for us. He has more wealth and more ways to get it into our hands than we have ever thought about, more than we could imagine or think. Doesn't that just sound like the rest of Scripture? So I wanted you to be encouraged. I want you to know, Psalm 50, verse 10, God owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. He will never leave you or forsake you. He knows how to look after you, and He knows how to meet your needs, and all you need to do is believe Him.